Okay, this is not a happy video. I'm more of angry about this whole thing. So this is regarding the death of George Floyd, who was killed by an officer, and I think it was racism, because this has been going on a lot lately, and a lot of racism has been coming a lot from cops in this society, and it's really starting to piss me off. This guy did not deserve to die. Nobody deserves to die like that. And this man was accused of something that was not true, and they killed him because he was black. I am Hispanic, and I have seen a lot of racism towards Hispanics, a lot of racism toward African Americans and white people, just because of their race and their color. What infuriates me more than anything is that a fucking cop that is supposed to save civilians, innocent lives, and is supposed to protect the United States from criminals. And this fucking officer, out of a racist act, killed this poor man who was begging to be let go, and begging for air, and begging for his life. And his life was taken right there on the ground in front of all of these people. And what I don't like is the fact that this cop got away with this shit. And he wasn't charged for killing this man. And the fact that these cops don't do shit about the racism with these other cops, and I wouldn't even call these guys cops, because you're a killer, you're a murderer. And I'm tired of hearing the same excuses about, oh, he did this, or oh, he did that. No, you killed him because you were being racist. You killed him because he was black. That was not necessary. You killed an innocent man, and he did nothing wrong to you or to anybody else. He wasn't a danger to society. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? When you become a cop, you make a vouch to protect all citizens of the United States and to honor and serve. And you fucking blew it up. You screwed it up because you killed somebody because they were fucking black. You're an asshole. So, to the cop that killed this poor man because he was black, you can go fuck yourself. You deserve to go to hell. Because what you did was inexcusable behavior, unacceptable, unforgivable. And you put that poor man's family in jeopardy and in so much pain, so much emotional pain and hurt, because you took an innocent man's life who was begging to live, and you killed him. You killed the man who begged for his life, and you killed him. You have no sympathy for people. You have no compassion. You don't deserve to be a cop. You're a monster. For a human being, you're a fucking monster. You are a disgrace to this world. You are a disgusting, irresponsible son of a bitch. That's what the fuck you are. And karma will be coming for you, because I cannot forgive people like that. That is selfish and just horrible to do to somebody. An innocent man, and you killed him. You fucking killed him. And for what? Because he's black? The hell's wrong with you? I'm pretty sure you would not like it if somebody was being racist towards you and had your leg up against their throat, or having their leg against up your throat, and you were trying to catch your breath, and you be begging for your life. You wouldn't like that. So why would you do that to somebody like him? And don't be surprised that there's a bunch of protesters now, because they are furious with what you guys have done. There are too many cops who are being racist assholes for no reason, and they are getting away with it, and they're not being charged for it. But yet, when somebody else does that to you, if one of us does it to a cop, then you want to get us in trouble. But then when you do it, it's okay. Now, being racist, a civilian or a cop or whatever, it is not okay. It is wrong. You are making yourself look bad. That man did not deserve to die. Nobody deserves to die like that, especially when they're begging for their life and they're struggling for a breath of air. That poor man died right on the spot. And then even when the ambulance showed up, you still had your freaking leg on that man's neck, throat, whatever. You killed him. And you're going to have to live with that for the rest of your life. And I hope that this guilt eats you up, because you have no sympathy for what you've done to that poor, poor man. I don't stand for racism. I stand against it. I don't stand up for racism. I don't represent racism. I don't agree with it. I don't love it. I don't support it. And I don't enjoy it. I fucking hate it. It's disgusting. And it pisses me off. I hate it so bad. And I'm trying to contain myself right now because I don't want to yell because my parents are home. But I hate it. Nobody should have to deal with that. Nobody should have to die because of that. The world that we live in is fucking hell. If everybody could just get along and stop racism on other people's color or their gender or the fact that they're Puerto Rican or they're African American, we'd all be one happy family. But no, it always has to be something. It's always an excuse, and you always want to get away with it, and you always kill them. A life is a precious thing. Everybody deserves to live. Nobody deserves to die by racism. Nobody deserves that. I would not wish that on anybody. I wouldn't even be racist towards people that I don't even get along with. Not even on my enemies would I be racist towards them. I don't care if the person is black. I don't care if the person is white, African American, Puerto Rican, freaking Irish. I don't give a shit. Who cares what they are? Accept them for who they are. Appreciate them, but don't judge them and be a racist towards a person who is African, black, whatever, Puerto Rican. That is not an excuse for what you've done. And they want to try to throw shit out there and say, oh, well, this person was accused. Do you have the proof to back that shit up? You're a fucking asshole. You're just fucking racist. So just accept the fact that you're being a racist asshole. You took a man's life. And you put that family in so much pain. Whoever this fucking officer is, I hope you burn in hell for what you did. Because that is outrageous. I can't believe that you did that to that poor man. So God bless the family who lost a good man. God bless the parents to that poor man who was killed by a carefree son of a bitch of an officer.